Okay, so we are going to start our measurement unit with a little bit of review. We are going to look at time to the nearest minute. So essential question, how can you tell the time to the nearest minute? You guys already know how to do this because I make you write your time and date on every piece of paper you hand in. So this will be a lot of review for you. Let's go ahead and jump right into the unlock the problem. Groundhog's Day is February 2nd. People say that if a groundhog can see its shadow on the morning, winter will last another 6 weeks. The clock shows the time when the groundhog saw its shadow. What time was it? So we already have some clues in the reading itself that will help us. Okay? So it says, people say that if a groundhog can see its shadow on the morning, winter will last another 6 weeks. So morning is going to be AM or PM? It is. It's going to be AM. So we know whatever time we're here, it's going to be in the morning, okay? So the first thing we have to do is underline the question. What time was it? And we don't really have any important information there because we have our important information in our analog clock here. So let's go ahead and count by fives to see where the minute hand ends up. Now, if you don't remember the minute hand is the long one, okay? So we want to count until we get to the long one, not the short one. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we know that the minute hand is how many? It's 35, right? So I'm going to write 35 over here. But do we know what the hour hand is yet? So I'm going to change the color of my ink and extend the hour time all the way out. Now, the hour hand is between what two numbers? That's right. It's between the 7 and the 8. Now, has it gotten to the 8 yet? No. So it must still be in the 7 o'clock range, right? Because we haven't gone past the 8. When we go past the 8, that's when we can say it's 8 o'clock, but it's not. It's 7. So we have it right here. We have 7:35, and we said it was a.m. So let's go through our worksheet. What does the hour hand tell us? 7. What does the minute hand tell us? 35, okay? In 1 minute, the minute hand moves from one mark to the next on the clock. It takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from one number to the next on a clock. Right, we knew that the little tiny numbers are 1 minute. One big number jump is 5. That's why we count by fives when we go around. You can count by fives to tell what time it is. So we can go ahead and fill in this down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. All right, so if we're going to write this, we are going to say the groundhog saw its shadow at 7:35, okay? So if we were going to write it, we would write 7:35. Or another way to say it is 35 minutes after 7. So it's not 7 o'clock anymore. 35 minutes, that's the elapsed time. Okay. All right, so let's look at the bottom of our chart. It says here, is 7:35 a reasonable answer? Please explain. Now, I'm pretty sure it is. What do you think? 7:35 in the morning, does that sound about right for what time the sun comes up? Yeah, that's pretty early morning. So we're going to say yes, because the sun comes up early. So this is something you're going to see a lot of in this unit, is that you have to reason. You have to really think, does this make sense? Okay. It's going to be asking you this over and over and over again in this unit. It's your critical thinking, which you guys are getting really good at. All right, so let's look at the next page. Okay, so this one, it's the same thing. Time to the minute. Count by fives and ones to help you. So this one, the minute hand, when we're looking at it, is not quite at the 5. You see how it's 1, 2 hash marks before the 5? That means we're going to have to count by fives and then count by ones until we get to it. I know it seems confusing, but you guys already do this. All right, so if we look at this one, we'll count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then, so this is 20 here. We have to count the little hash marks. 1, 2, 3. So it's 21, 22, and 23. So if we're going to write this, it's going to be 23 for the minutes. Now, are we done? No, we have to go in and we have to look at the hour hand. The hour hand's right here. And again, I'm going to extend it in between the numbers. What 2 numbers is it in between, guys? 1 and 2. Has it gone past the 2 yet? No, so that means that it's still in the 1 o'clock range. So it is 23 minutes after 1 or 1. Oops, I guess I should write 23. 23. Okay, so what does the hour hand tell us? 1. What does the minute hand tell you? 23. Okay, and I'm going to let you do the last one on your own. You guys got this. This is review. You are rock stars. I love you guys, and I will see you later.